Hey you tubers, it's Gizzy Greenfingers here again, and what you have in front of you is my, what is it? My Jacaranda. Now I ain't had this long, but it has gone so well, so far, so well. It's been a month since I last did an update on this, and look at that bend I've got going on, and look at these new shoots that we've got just going crazy. They're loving it. We've got one there, and we've got, let's zoom in a little. There we go. We've got one right there. You see that? So when this is growing, we'll have that'll be coming out. Oh, let me take it out a little bit more than that. So when this actually grows bigger, you got to think of it like in 10 years' time. You'll have one coming out in this direction. You'll have him coming out in another direction. You got this gnarly move. You've got two up here. One's going to carry on. The other one's going to be going up. Now I'm going to be repotting this today. Oh no, Gizzy, why would you do that when it's growing so well? Because yeah, it is growing really well, and I've got such a nice bend going on that now. Do you know what I mean? I've got to leave the wires on because I do keep bending it. We got a bit of crackage. Crackage? What's he on about? Crackage. Let's see if we can see some crackage. What was it? Oh, is it healed? No, it hasn't healed. Of course it hasn't healed, Gizzy. You silly man. I've got to try and get a good angle at that. So yeah, we got a little bit of crackage there. Not worried about it. It's healing. There you go. But yeah, that's the forces of the bend. Look at all that. Look at all that bend, man. Oh, look at it. That is my Jacaranda. That's got the bend. So yeah, that is what we've got going on. But we're going to be repotting it today. I do want to repot this. And I know it's doing really well. So why would I want to repot it? Well, because I went to Swindon Bonsai Winter Image Show the other day, Sunday, and I bought a new pot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a lovely pot it is, yes. Cost me 50 squid. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. But when you go to these shows, things aren't going to be cheap though, are they? I'll just zoom out a little. I'll just move the camera, I mean. I just want to see what that would look like. And oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was working miracles for me. Well, that'd be working miracles for me. So what we do is we use my mix. Oh, I've not left enough to cover the holes, so I've got to improvise. I'll be right back. Welcome back, YouTubers. So I found a bit of snotty tissue. I'll just cover the holes up like that. A little bit on each one. To be honest, I don't want as much as I've just put on that. I just want it to hold up for a little. Like that. What we're doing, now I've covered all these little holesies up. I hope you've got all that on camera. Let's move it a little. There we go. So he's covered up all his holes in his £50 pot, and he's just gonna, what is he doing? He's just gonna gently put a layer of my. I had one YouTuber say, oh yeah, you're just using gravel. Yes, it is just gravel, but as long as you give it nutrients and your home regularly, you can water it and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think that's all I need on that. I think that's all I need. My back is killing. Right, I'm going to just move this pot to one side and then we'll get my Jacaranda out of its pot, which I have done rootage. It should just slip out, but let's go back to that. It'd be a nice looking tree there, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You should see the other one that I've left in the greenhouse. Yeah, it doesn't look nothing like this. You'll see that in time. Now, we'll remove my turntable because that really winds me up. Let's chuck it down there. Now this should just lift out. Ooh. So I'll put that there and we'll get to a suitable level. There we go. It's a good bloody level, isn't it? Bloody. Don't be swearing. Don't be swearing. Where's that then? Oh, for crying out loud! Well, what have I done with that? Crying out loud, man. I'll be right back. I can't find my forky thing. Welcome back in the room, UP2. So I found my forky thing. So we are in action, and this is my Jacaranda. And do I need to move that back a little so you can just see what's going on, really? Oh, look at it. Doesn't that look good? Oh. It look good for a Jacaranda. You got a good bend on it. It's got bends. And what it is, we just... And like I thought, yes, because I've used a good bonsai mix, it's just coming away from the rootage system, just like that, you see. Oh, it's a picture. Oh, it'd be a picture, alright. I'll just leave that out the way. Oh, I've got a special instrument for that. Let me just do that. Oh, that's great. Proceed. Get you a little bit closer, just so you can see some more action. Do me whistle then. Whistle a little. Yeah, whistle a little. And that's what we've got going on. That is my Jacaranda. Now, I'm not removing any. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I'll just zoom you out a little. Let's see. Well, that should make the fun now. Do you know what I mean? Repotting my Jacaranda. Hopeful. But yeah, she got the old bend. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Right, I'm going to clean up this mess so we can see what we're actually doing. Okie dokie. Cool. Ta-da! Yeah, I didn't clean up the mess, did I? But I moved it to the side. So that is my new £50 pot that I got from Swindon Bonsai's winter image show. And that is my Jacaranda. Now, do we want to do this? Well, we want to do this. So that looks... I want it more on that side. Put a bit more of that in, Gizzy. Yeah, I'm not removing any roots. I probably won't have it under the lights tonight because I have messed about with it. And it's thinking, no, you shouldn't have done that to me. That's how I sort of want it. I want it in the pot like that. Do you want a different angle? No, not yet. You can always change the angle if you want it later on, at a later stage. But I want the pot, I want the tree so it is centre. My Jacaranda. I'll do that a bit more like that maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a vision. That's a vision, alright. That's a vision, alright. So when you're happy of how you want the tree in your pot, what you want to do is just start adding the soil mix to your new pot. And by God, you want to hope you've got enough mix in your bucket, or you're screwed. No, you're not screwed. You just have to go back in the bloody greenhouse and make a new bloody mix up. Some people just don't want to do that. I'm one of them. There we go. Just focus that in like that. And we'll commence. You want to make sure you're getting all the rootage hidden. Still got the price on £50. My £50 pot. They saw me coming. No. That's just how much pots really cost these days, isn't it? It's the price of everything. Everything's going up. Except for your wages. Except for my wages. So you've got to try and make a bit of money on the side. I'm trying YouTube, but it's not working that much. It pays a bill. It pays a bill. There we go. We'll take that price tag off. Yeah, we do that when I'm not on camera. But that's that. That is about there, I think. We'll give that a good water. With some water that I've got in the pot, because I don't like to, in a bottle, because I don't like to shock it with like tap water straight from the tap, because it'd be bloody cold. And if you've had this under 28, 29 degrees soil temp and air temp, then it ain't gonna like that. So I think I'm there. I'm just gonna give it a good water and then we'll see where we are. So there we have it, YouTubers. My Jacaranda in my £50 pot that I got from Swindon Bonsai Shop. And that is my Jacaranda. And it's doing great. We've got lots of, for crying out loud, it just doesn't focus this camera. I hate it. I have to just do it like that. You haven't got as much light, but that's what we got going on. We've got a good bend going on that. You see, that's a good bend, isn't it? And we got this shoot coming all the way up, which is great. That is great. And then we've got this other one that'll be going off in this direction. And then we've got these two up here. One of them's going to be going up and the other one's going to be doing a twisty thing. And we've even got another little one coming out right there. You see him? He's there. Now, I reckon it's because of the bend I'm giving it. well, I'm bending it so much, it's like cracking it, and it's like, oh no, I'm gonna die. I need to get a shoot coming out now. So it's giving me all these shoots, which is great. Now I've heard it takes a fair few years. Well, a fair few, I don't know, 5 years until you get flowers on the Jacaranda. I don't know how true that is. If you know anything about the flower situation, how long it is, then let me know, because I would love to know. I really would. Yes, I'd really bloody would love to know. But I'm going to start wrapping this up about now. So that's it. That is my Jacaranda blue. And that's it in its £50 pot that looks bloody good. It does look a good pot. Now I've just got to try and fit it back into my tropical tree setup. But yeah, if you've enjoyed watching this, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Ta-da for now. Gizzy green fingers. Pow.